Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jarek, and today we're back in Marvel's Midnight Suns. This is episode 58 of our playthrough. And in our previous episode, Hunter was finally healed after resting, so we did our usual forge and yard work, and then pretty much went right into the next storyline mission. Logan, Hunter, and Wanda infiltrated a series of tunnels under Mount Wundagore and Transia in search of the Gotmorton, the God Killer, an artifact that the Red Skull had secured back in his day. Moving through the tunnels, the group found them eerily quiet. They came upon a large vault and a bunch of dead Hydra soldiers on the floor outside of it, and we knew there was going to be trouble. And there was trouble. There was a whole bunch of feral Dark Legionnaires hiding in the cave, and they attacked. This was a tough fight because they kept splitting in half, and I think we were up to 10 of them at one point or something like that. And the ones that were attacking were getting more health from us because of their life drain attacks, and so we did finally start getting a handle on them. Although Wanda did end up getting knocked out at one point, and I had to get her back up. It was a long, drawn-out fight, but eventually we managed to defeat them all. In the vault, we did find the Gotmorton. It was a dagger in a glass case protected by an old Enigma lock. Steve, back at the Abbey, was in communication with us and said he thought he could break the code, but Logan, never the patient type, just smashed the glass with his claws. Unfortunately, that set off the alarm. Hunter grabbed the weapon and immediately started corrupting her, and she even saw Chthon in her vision. Logan snapped her out of it, luckily, and the corruption faded away, and then the team ran out of the tunnel. Outside, they ran right into the Hulk, summoned by the alarm. He came to check out what the problem was, and so we had yet another survive 4 rounds against the Hulk mission. To be honest, it went pretty smoothly. We had our special weapon from Shock Class that we were able to use. It was a free card that applied 3 turns of weak to the Hulk, and that, as I had hoped it would, managed to mitigate a lot of the damage that he was able to do to us. So from there, we mostly ignored him, and we cleaned up his reinforcements, then just did our best to play keep away. On the 4th turn, I did have to have Logan attack him once and apply 1 more round of weakness. I had kind of misread, and I noticed in editing that I kind of misread how the Hulk works exactly. He only increases his offense if the person he's currently taunted onto is attacking, I think is what I read. And so as long as you have other people, you know, as long as you have one person hit him and then another person, then another person, as long as you keep alternating like that, he doesn't gain offense as far as I understand it. So next time we face him, we'll have to test that out and make sure that's the case. Anyway, like I said, I had Logan attack him once to apply the weakness. It probably would have been okay if I hadn't done it, but someone probably would have been knocked out, and that was the risk of another injury. So I think Wanda's probably already injured anyway from her knockout, so better to not get too many of those. That mission went really long, and so we're now back at the Abbey, and it's just after the mission itself. So this is where we're picking up. Doctor Strange wants to talk to us, and so we need to go see what he has. Oh, we can do a hangout too. Who do we want to hang out with? Do Blade. Wanda's probably the best choice.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some Hulkbuster armor back.
Or we could finish up our we could finish up getting Nico to level 5. That would be okay, probably. Let's do that. And let's do Eat Conversation. Sure.
I wish I knew how to cook.
You could learn.
Meh, that requires effort.
I have a variety of suggestions for you.
Oh, okay.
You could take a cooking class. I understand there are a few available through your Spark. Caretaker might be willing to teach you. She has centuries of knowledge on her side.
Yeah, maybe I'll look into it on my own.
Are you sure? I have more ideas.
Nah, I'm good.
Huh. That's, I don't know if I'd call that a deep conversation necessarily. But we do have a Dark Beauty Gothic coloring book that she's going to love. Nice.
Holy crap, this is amazing.
Okay, Wool Witch, Common Abbey outfit, t-shirt, First Family. +2 critical chance stat increased. Increases the chance of drawn card to be critical. We're up to 39, which is a 15.6% chance. Okay, well, that's something. that should push her up to level 5 friendship. And so we'll be able to do her her challenge.
Thank you for coming, Hunter.
I
need to talk
can
to you
do a
about the
compliment
artifact from
here
the
if
Red
we want.
Skull's vault. The occult emanations coming from this god killer are unlike anything I have ever encountered.
When I gripped it, I saw a face. The face of Cthon.
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness I sense here is beyond the realm of mortals. It's no surprise Red Skull was seeking that level of power. This is more than just an artifact. But whatever it is could represent a change in the direction of our battle against Lilith.
Perhaps we should not study it anymore. Maybe we should find another vault beneath the earth and bury it there, safe from everyone and everything.
I admire your sense of protection for humanity. They have no idea how to react to the forces we are currently dealing with. Power like this will never allow itself to be tossed away. It will be found one way or another. I think the safest option is to keep it here in the forge for a bit longer, at least until I've had a chance to study it more. I don't think anyone should handle it until we know what it is for sure.
Very well. And how long do you think that will take?
Well, I think the world will be ending soon, so hopefully before that. I need to consult my grimoires. Check back with me when you can.
Nice. All right. Some essence over here. We'll take a real quick trip through the library and maybe outside to see if we can find any more essences and stuff laying around. And then we'll hit the sack and see what tomorrow brings. Oh, caretaker's
What's
here.
troubling you, Sarah? The hilt of the god killer. It looks familiar.
What is this about the god killer?
The hilt. It looks a lot like the metal your collar is forged from.
Orichalcum? How can that be?
I'm not sure it is. It's just a hunch. Strange should examine it, see if my hunch is right. Because if it is, the god killer might be our best shot at taking my sister's life, putting an end to all this madness.
Is that not what we all want? An end to this?
There's only 2.5 members of the blood left in all creation, Hunter. When we defeat her, my only sister will be dead, and our kind will be nearly extinct.
I know this is hard, Sarah. But life as we know it will become extinct if we do not take hers.
I'm just sorry that the burden keeps falling to you. You must kill your own mother again. That must be incredibly difficult for you.
It is just my destiny.
A tragic destiny.
Tragic for me, but a happily ever after scenario for everyone else. And that is all that matters.
I fear sometimes I raised you to be too self-sacrificing.
You raised me to fight for the greater good.
Perhaps we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves too much. We're not even sure the handle of that blade is made of orichalcum.
Strange will find out.
Make sure he does.
Okay. Hi, Agatha. Okay, nothing to read. I don't see any essences. There is a plant here that we can pick up. Okay, Steve wants to talk
I
to.
never expected. When I woke up this morning, the Red Skull was the furthest thing from my mind. Yet now it seems he's a key player, even from beyond the grave.
In my experience, the grave is but a way station, not a destination.
Every time I think I've got my mind wrapped around this conflict, I get thrown a curveball.
Finding that artifact beneath Mount Wundagore destabilized me as well.
Here's hoping Strange can figure out what exactly this god killer is. If the Red Skull had it, then it's nothing good, I'm sure.
Earlier, you mentioned the Red Skull was drawn to the occult?
Like a fly to a rotting carcass. How much do you know about World War II?
I did not realize there was a World War I.
I'll just sum it up. Red Skull was a man whose ambition knew no limits. And when our world didn't give him enough, he looked beyond it for even more power.
A very dangerous man indeed.
And we're all safer that he's no longer among the living.
I think the world is safer because you are here protecting it, not because this Red Skull is gone.
I'm just one man, Hunter. It's all of us together that keeps the world safe. That includes you, Tony, Caretaker. Even the ghosts around here do their part.
I wonder how the Red Skull came to share my mother's obsession with Chthon anyway.
Oh, I'm sure he tried to find your mother to help him. All part of his Project Gutmortar.
My mother never would have allowed him to share her power.
Well, I don't think he got that blade just to put it under glass, if you know what I mean.
He planned to use it all right.
Now we just need to figure out why Crossbones wanted me to have it. Whatever the Red Skull wanted with that weapon, it wasn't good.
All right. Oh, Steve's still down here. Steven is still down here. Can we talk to him? No.
By the rising rings of
Okay, let's swing outside real quick, have a peek. Or there's some gloss. There's the essence there. Thing out here. Yep, there's one over here. It's just gloss. All right, let's hit the sack. Oh, there's Charlie.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Okay. A little more arcane knowledge there. Oh, Charlie's combat level abilities upgraded. I don't know if that matters at this point. We're not using her in combat, but we get arcane knowledge from petting her, so that's okay. Okay. Blade, private superlink message. Hunter, you free? Let's chat. Meet me outside. Yes, I am.
I have to say, Hunter, you do not disappoint.
Oh, thanks.
All I did was show up.
Nah, you done more than show up. You showed me the way.
I did not realize we were going somewhere.
Oh, we are. I'm pretty sure it's straight to hell, but if that's where we're headed, couldn't think of better company.
Huh.
I'll be honest, when Nico first busted you out of that coffin, I was sure there would be a time where I might have to hunt the hunter. But now I'm damn sure that time will never come.
Wait, you were planning on hunting me?
It's what I do when something inhuman walks into a room. Almost instinct. But sometimes our instincts are wrong. And in this case, it's good to be wrong for once. Doesn't happen often.
Ah,
Just wanted to let you know I'll always have your back, Hunter. No matter what. Now, let's go kick some Lilith ass.
After you, Blade.
okay. Level 5. Friendship level up. Challenge mission unlocked. Okay, and we have another one. Because Tony wants to talk to. Hey boss, can we talk about shop class? I can make some time after a mission. Might not be the right way with everything. Might not be right away with everything going on, but I can meet you outside your room. Okay, yeah, stop by. Okay, Wanda, this is all stuff that's been taken care of already. We're good there. Got somebody out here who wants to talk. A couple of people.
That's squared off against
Wanda's got a level up here.
After seeing Banner's soul
Think.
twisted under Lilith's control, I see why Bruce used to doubt himself so much. He mistrusts the green brute because deep inside, Banner doesn't trust himself. Another thing he and I have in common.
There is still hope for Banner.
Yes, there is always hope. But do you think it's possible I'll ever see Bruce Banner in the same way ever again?
You know that was not Banner, right? Same as it was not you, Wanda Maximoff, who devastated the Sanctum Sanctorum?
Point taken, Hunter. I owe Bruce the same kindness I've been shown here at the Abbey. I do believe I can forgive him. Forgetting, however.
You are not alone, Wanda. When the time comes, we will face your demons, our demons, together.
Thank you, Hunter. That gives me some strength.
Did I ever tell you about the time the Hulk tore me in half?
This sounds like a story I cannot pass up.
I was in the path of a Category 5 Hulk smash storm. Big Green pulled me apart like it was wing night at his favorite pub, and I was the chicken.
Well, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Then Hulk threw my legs 4 miles away from the rest of me.
What?
Up a snow-covered mountain. Had to claw my way to him.
How did you survive?
That lovely, forceful bisection put my healing factor to the test. Had to find my legs by their scent. My scent, if you catch my drift.
As long as Lilith controls the Hulk, we are at a disadvantage.
Yep, and we're sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department.
The Hulk's rampage must be stopped.
My advice? Leave the Hulk busting to the better reinforced. Besides, I reckon the Midnight Suns need you for a different fight. Well, no matter what, we are sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department. Anytime someone wants my opinion, it means we're really screwed.
Remind me not to brainstorm with you anymore.
Makes sense. I'm more of a claws out kind of guy. Anyway, glad you enjoyed our little Hulk survivors group. We'll meet again if we survive him next time.
All right. Okay, there's some essence. Let's take a quick run around. We'll get down. We'll do the forge. We got Nico and Ravi down there, it looks like. Tony's out training. Root beers from Canada. And lessons in leadership by Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. Credits there. All right, what do we got? Select a hero, draw 2 of their cards for free. This is a epic combat item schematic. Okay. It's okay, I guess. We have challenges we could do today. Who do we got up? Blade. Let's do Blade's challenge. Well, let's finish the forge stuff real quick first, because I'll forget if I don't.
Me, boss? This should be interesting.
We'll try and knock out.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Ooh, detonate new card. Detonate an explosive with 100% increased damage and radius on redraw +1 heroism. I like it. But we definitely want that. 125 damage if target has block. This is on redraw, gain 1 resist. Ooh, that's
I feel like I could automate
nice.
this process.
I think we'll take
myself
that
out
one.
of the loop here.
All right, now let's do the challenge. See if we can knock out Blade's challenge real quick. See if we can get his legendary ability here. Defeat the incarnation of memory to acquire the glaive ability card. Your infinite card plays, redraw and remove disabled. Challenges fail. If there are no more card plays, the turn ends. All right, we got a Reaper. He's got to make him bleed. He's got the glaive. So Reaper, that consumes the bleed. This one gives us bleed and 2 cards. So he's the one we have to take first. Then we need to take him out. Then we need to take him out for at 100. Or do we take him first Let's see. This is draw one card. Next two card damage cards. Next two blade damage cards. Apply 2 bleed. Actually, I think we need him first. Maybe. What do I got? I've got 1, 2, 3. That's going to be enough for Daywalker for a chain 4. This is enough to do 20 damage. Plus 5. Well, plus 20. So I'm going to get 2 cards more for this. And 2 more heroism. If I take him out first, I'm not going to have enough to take him. Well, yes, I would. This is 5, 10, 20, 15, 20. 20 takes him out. Daywalker, chain 4 at 5 takes him out. That gives me the card. And plus 2 heroism. And 2 draws. 2 draws to get 100. And we'll also have the Reaper card. I think that's it. I think we get him first. Use up the rest of our cards to get him, except for the Reaper. Play the card we get from him. That gets us 2 plus the Reaper. And that's enough to apply a bunch of damage to him. And then hit him with the Reaper to... might be backward. I might have to do this one first. But let's start with this. That feels right to me. Oh, if target has bleed, plus 10 damage. Target was damaged this turn, plus 5 damage. Quick strike, target has bleed, plus 10 damage. Well, I mean, none of those are going to do us any good because we need to use these. But what we can do, this and this are the same card. So what we could do is we could do a quick strike. That'll give me the plus 5 here. So I'll use 2 cards to take him out. That gives me 5. Maybe we'll even hold on to that because if he has bleed, it's more damage. Okay, so this has to go first. This is fine. I don't know if it matters the order we do this. Okay, now he was damaged, so this will be 15 damage. This will take him out. Oh, this is gonna matter. Because I don't have enough heroism to do this. And I'm gonna need this if target has bleed damage. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. All right, I'm gonna restart. Okay, let's try this one more time here. We're gonna go the other way here. Quick strike here. Okay. Then the Relentless takes him out. Let's see what we get for our draw. Boy, this doesn't seem right either. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let's do chain 2, apply 2 bleed. Chain 4 knocks him out. Okay, we need to split these chains. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. No, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I also need to split this chain. Takes him out. Okay, he's got 4 bleed on him now. That gives me the Reaper. Quick. Target has bleed plus 10 damage. And then the Reaper. Hopefully this is... Oh, it's not even close to enough. All right, well, that isn't it. I don't know how else we do it, though. I don't know how else we do it. We obviously need to get a hold of both of those cards. And I think we're wasting damage if we don't apply... Well, we're not going to get that either way, right? There's no way to get these guys bleeding before we have to play these cards. These 3 cards have to be played before we get anybody bleeding. Well, no. I mean, we can get this guy... Yeah, that seems... Well, I did this last time, though. It seems right. Then Relentless. Okay, make him bleed. Draw 1 card. The next 2 cards apply to bleed. See, I tried this already. This didn't work. I have to take this guy out. Chain 2, apply 2 bleed. This is if target has bleed plus 10 damage. I mean, I have to get as much bleed on him as I can, right? This does 20 damage. If we can get a hold of it. This does 5 plus consume all bleed. Target has bleed plus 10 damage. Apply 2 bleed. Does it matter if we do plus 10 to him versus plus 10 to him? What if we do chain 2, apply 2 bleed? Like so. Then we try 2 more bleed here. Then chain 4. This will be... That takes him out. But we need to also apply bleed here. What if we do the bleed here? Okay, now we need to take him out. 3 here, and a 4th one here. Now this isn't applying bleed, but it's more damage. I don't think this matters. I think this is kind of the 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Because we're consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage, but it's not enough. 4 damage. That does a total of what's he at right now? 75, so this is doing 45 damage total. We need a way to get more bleed on him by quite a bit. But I don't have any other bleed cards, so that's the problem. Okay, we need more bleed on him somehow. Because we're about 30 short, which I think is 2 more bleed. Okay, so how can we get more bleed on him? We're 30 damage short. See, I don't think it matters if we take this guy out first versus this guy. And there's just no, I mean, we can get 4 bleed on him and that's it. There's no other way to get more bleed on him. I don't know, guys. This is tough. Am I missing something? There's nobody else on the field. There's nothing else. We can't move. We can't do a shove or anything like that. Not that that would really help us either. Okay, so quick strike. If target has bleed, plus 10 damage. So we need 30 damage, more than what we're doing with our current stuff. So even the plus 10s aren't enough. The plus 10 could help me maybe get... Well, okay, here's a question. This is only plus 5 damage if he's already damaged. What if we start with this? What if we use the 2 quick strikes? Oh no, because that's if its target has bleed. Okay, so it doesn't, yeah, that doesn't help us either. We have to use this, right? I mean, the Relentless first doesn't help us with anything because that's just giving up damage. That's giving up 5 points of damage. Is there a reason why we would want to do that? No, because it's not enough to take him down and get another card to play anyway, and it's also not enough to get Daywalker going. So, I mean, it's got to be quick. I went with him last time. Let's try this guy again. Quick strike here. Then a Relentless for the extra 15. So we're back right in the same spot we were. Now I have to use quick strike on him to get enough to do Daywalker. See, this is not right, I don't think. This is worse. Now I have enough to do Daywalker, but we're not going to have enough to do anything at all with 2, 3, and then him with the last one. And I don't have any attacks left. Yeah, this is definitely not the right way to go. Yeah, so now I play this. That gives me my 1 card. It's the chain 2. Try it applies 2 bleed. This isn't even going to be close. It's not even close. Wow, it's more, actually. How is this more? Oh, he's got 4 bleed. Oh, every hit. Every hit is 2 bleed? Still not enough, but that's weird. Okay, so maybe every hit that you do off the chain is 2 bleed. If that's the case, let's do this, not that, this. Let's take this guy out like we were. let's do this. Or do we do this first? No, there's no reason to do this first, right? Okay, so I only need to do 5 damage to this guy, right? Because this will do 15. So we do this. 5 to him, 5 to him. Okay, now he's got 2 bleed. We're going to chain 4 bleeds here. His quick strike will finish him. So does this get him up to 10 bleed? Yes, it does. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, here we go. Now we finish this guy off. Take the, there we got it. Take this card, the Reaper, finish him. I didn't know it was 2 bleed for every hit. Okay, and then we have 10. This does 20 damage. Nice. Very good. All right, there we go. This exhausts, unfortunately, but it's good damage. 242 to everybody in the area. It's a decent size area. We'll take that. Scarlet Witch, private superlink message. We're getting up on... You've done so much for the Midnight Suns. This comes as no surprise. You're quite capable. I would like to visit Chapel, but only with the company of a friend. Okay. Meet you there.
What are you doing out here, Wanda?
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
I had a similar experience.
You did?
Yes. This is where Agatha showed me how to use the word of power.
When did she do that?
When her spirit first made herself known to me.
Makes sense. She always believed in you, you know. Talked about you all the time. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your legend.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know, or I want to tell you.
There is no reason to be scared of telling me, Wanda. I am on your side.
Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
She said that?
I think she was training me to be you.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the hunter? To be me?
Basically, yes.
You know, I think you would make a fine hunter.
Oh, come on. No one here can do what you do.
Except for you, maybe.
Well, luckily for us all, we don't have to find out. My girl Nico resurrected you, so it's not all left to me to screw up. And believe me, Hunter, I would have screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies, even knowing Agatha forgives me.
How do you know I will not also fail?
Let's just say I have a good premonition about you.
Let me help you work through your fears and become more comfortable standing in your power.
You would do that for me?
When I am done with you, Wanda, your knowledge of the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Right. Friendship up to 3. Scarlet Witch and her combo partner gain resist. Okay. And I think we had one more. Logan. Keep inspiring your team, kid. The Midnight Suns are tight because of your influence. Need your advice. You have time for a one-on-one. Yes, I do.
Pretty sure I misheard you, Logan. It kind of sounded like you were asking for help.
I don't make a habit of it, but I figured I could reach out to someone I trust.
What could I possibly help you with?
I see Robbie wasting hours with this thing, and I can't figure it out. It's more complex than most advanced Shi'ar technology.
And you want my assistance? You realize I have been dead in a grave for as long as video games have existed. That contraption is one step down from witchcraft, in my opinion.
Come on, it's never too late to learn a new skill. This'll be educational for both of us. I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens. Well, so much for that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
With so much turmoil happening, I treasure moments of quiet conversation. Connections to others is what gives me life.
Ah, you mean chit-chat. All right, I'm game. Maybe while we're waiting for this thing to turn on. I heard the game on here has some crazy dancing mushrooms. It'd be fun to show you.
But the device does not seem to be cooperating. So what are you going to do now?
There was a time when I would have popped a claw and spiked this thing into the garbage.
But not now?
You've got me thinking positive thoughts these days, Hunter. So, I'm gonna find Robbie or Peter. I'll pop a claw and make him show me how to turn it on.
Nice. All right, level 4, Healing Factor 2, rare passive. When a Wolverine card is redrawn, recover 125 health. That's not bad. All right, I think we finally got all of the side stuff caught up here. We need to hit the yard real quick. It's getting pretty late in the episode. I don't know if we're going to do a mission. We probably could. We'll just go long. All right, daily sparring. Today's daily sparring gets plus 10 power, increase size of area abilities. If ever there was one for Wanda, this is it, and she is hurt, so she can't do it. Area abilities, huh? Well, I guess magic. Most of her abilities aren't area, though. Most of these guys don't have area abilities. His are all chains. Peter's got some area abilities. We'll do his.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
All right. So he gets a 2.5% increase. Big area increase. Wanda, get in the tank. Okay, upgrade abilities.
Practice makes perfect.
She has reinforcement. Summon a hero from the Abbey for 2 turns. Draw 2 of their cards and exhaust. Much is that? 125. Let's wait. Logan's got something we can put together here. Chain swipes gets the resist on redraw. That's a really nice.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
That's really nice. Resist is a great ability. Probably second best to concealment, probably. All right. Carol, what do you got? Rain of Blows. +1 move on knockout. That's probably not terrible. Oh, this is that one I don't use though. Never mind. That's got something she can put together. Blade Storm. She can draw a card for each knockout. That's almost worth putting it back in her deck. I don't know what we would replace, but we don't have the 450 heroic essence to do it anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right, that's that. Let's go get oh my goodness, Nico wants to talk now. All right. Nico, what's up? Hey Hunter, anytime you want to hang out, I'm here. It's always fun to be there with you. Okay, listen, I need to get something off my chest, but I don't want to make it weird. Let's talk privately and not make it weird, okay?
Hunter, consider yourself the only invitee to my favorite meet time spot.
The only one? How did I win that honor?
I'll spare you the sappy stuff, but you've climbed to the top of my friendship ladder. Almost at the top.
I want to hear the sappy stuff. Well, we know she kind of likes Hunter. She said as much to Wanda when we were stealing Sarah's locket. Who's at the top?
But if I am almost at the top, then who is my competition?
Someone? You don't know them. I've got a life outside of this place, you know?
Sure you do. What is their name?
It's okay, fine. It's you, all right? You've been the best friend I've had since I was on the run, and I feel gross saying that out loud.
You do?
Kinda. But that's a me gross and not a you gross. Could you just please change the subject before I sink through the floor?
Of course. What are best friends for?
Oh my god.
I am surprised your favorite spot is the chapel.
Believe it or not, my family used to go to church religiously when I was a kid, so pretentious old buildings give me this comforting vibe. It wasn't always like this.
What changed?
Do I look like a psych major? But if I had to guess, I would say I needed to peel the rotten layers my dear mom left behind to get to my healthier innards. You know, onion style. And I took your advice. I showed my mom the kindness that she couldn't show me. I forgave her. Well, kinda. Maybe I'm still working on the forgiveness part, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
Forgiveness can set you free. You can move on without this weight on your shoulders.
I'm so ready for that. I was so over holding on to that grudge. Now, there is no holding me back. And like you've been there for me, I'll be there for you. When we face your mom one final time, I want you to know I got your back. Whatever you need, I'm your witch.
Okay, there's level 5 for her. Challenge mission unlocked. Okay, well, we're at 50 minutes. 50 minutes into the recording anyway, and I don't suspect there's much I can edit out of here. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's get Nico's challenge done too. And we'll just have this be a challenge episode. Black Shadows. Legendary hero. Crack the Sky is her ability card. Defeat the Whispers. Same rules. Okay, what do we got? Apply 2 blood magic to Nico or an ally. Roulette. Blood magic, I think, gives us healing. Double up. Exhaust. Generate a copy of each heroic hand in your card. Empower. Change the cost of all heroic cards in your hand to 0 until the end of the turn. Damage a random enemy on knockout. Recast Witchfire. Maximum 1 recast. This is 22 damage. These guys have 56, 56, 56, and 56. Witch Storm. Target an enemy. Damage them or random nearby enemies 4 times. How do I not have this card yet? Guess I haven't really been taking her out too much. I get 2 redraws though. That's a little different this time. But we don't need blood magic. Blood magic just gives us lifesteal, which we do not need. So let's redraw that. Okay, there's another double up. Generate a copy of each attack card in your hand. Okay. Am I going to need this? I don't think so. I don't think so, because I'm going to be able to generate 3. What if we double up first and then get rid of it? Each heroic card. Oh, that's this one. Am I going to be able to generate 6? No. Oh, I've already messed this up. I've already messed this up because I shouldn't have probably gotten rid of that. Well, that was a skill card that I got rid of, though. So that's okay. Okay, so we're going to generate a copy of each heroic card in our hand. Let's do this. None of these guys has anything. Okay. So now we can empower. And we can set those both down to 0. This probably isn't right because we're not going to end up using our second redraw, I don't think. Okay, I can double up my Witchfire card. Do I redraw the Witchfire card? I bet I have to redraw this. Damage a random enemy, 22 and 22. That's 44 damage. And these are each going to do 8 times 4. Eight times 4 cards. Damage random enemy 4 times. Them or random enemy near. Okay, so this is going to do a total of 32 damage. This is 64 damage. 64 plus 44 is 108, I guess, which isn't even close to enough to kill all of these guys. So we need to redraw this and get something better, apparently. Blood magic, to strengthened, to her or an ally, roulette. That enough? I don't think it's enough. That's 48 plus 48. It's not even close. Yeah, it's not even close. Okay. Sorry. Let's start over. Okay, try this again here. Blood magic. Blood magic is just lifesteal, right? Yes, attack cards have lifesteal. We don't need lifesteal. Definitely we can redraw this card. Let's redraw that. Okay. Now we have double ups on both heroics and attacks. Let's redraw. Let's double those up. Okay. And we can double this one up. Okay. Now we need to get... We have 4. This needs 6. We're going to get 6. Empower gets us nothing. But we don't need to empower. Change the cost of all hero cards in your hand to 0 until the end of the turn. We don't need to do that. Because we have 4 already. This is 5. This is 6. That's enough to cast both of those. And we're going to get something for the strengthened too. So let's redraw Empower. That gets us our strengthened card. Okay, let's play that. Okay, now we got 32, 64 plus 48 plus 48. That should be enough to do it. Now the question is how do we do this so that we're sure that we get everybody? I think we have to play one of these first. I think we have to do this first. Because this is going to determine who gets the 32s, I think. Damage a random enemy on knockout recast, which fire maximum 1 recasts. So I think we have to do this one now. Hopefully this will get... Is it this way? 12, 24 off of each of them. 24 off of each is brings them down to 32, doesn't it? I don't know if it'll split evenly. Do I have to target the outside guys? That would be weird, right? But it would concentrate the damage of the 2 witch fires onto 2 guys instead of 3. That might be the answer. Let's try this and see what happens. Okay, yeah, so that puts him to 20, that puts him to 32. That's the answer. You have to focus on the outside guys. This isn't going to kill everybody, unfortunately, because we got 2 guys. This guy... Oh, it still might work out because we're gonna kill all. Yeah, this will work out. Well, unless it hits this guy first, then we're screwed. This will work. Okay. Now it can't hit him first, otherwise it won't. Well, it's still not enough damage, is it? Okay, we're close though. I think I just need to focus on the outside guys with the witch fires, and I think we're good. So that's fine, because we over damaged the middle guys. So we're close. We're close. All right, so let's try this again. We don't need blood magic. Redraw that. We also don't need empower. Redraw that. Let's double up our cards. Nope. Double up our cards. All right, here we go. 2 witch fires, 2 witch storms. And we have a... Where's our blood magic? There it is. Strengthened. Okay, now we witch storm the outsides to focus the damage on 2 of them. Okay, and we do the same thing to the other 2. Okay, and there we go. 32s all around. 2 witch fires will take care of them. And that's the challenge. $160 damage, huh? Crack the sky. Consume all heroes and damage random enemies. Do damage random enemies 10 times. 1 for each heroism. Gain 1 heroism for each knockout. Exhausts. Well, this will be impressive. Nice. There we go, guys. 2 challenges done today. 3-star rating, no problem. Took a few tries, but that one wasn't bad. Okay. Crack the sky, legendary combat suit. Very nice. All right, I want to take a real quick look at their combat outfits. Just to see what they look like. That's pretty sweet. I like that. He can wear that. Night Stalker doesn't look quite as good, I don't think. He doesn't have the shades. But anyway, I like that. That's fine. And then Nico. Her Midnight Sun outfit. Oh, that looks all right too. I like it. We'll let her have that. That's fine. I like it. All right, there we go, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode. I know we didn't get to a mission, but we got 2 challenges in, which I think is pretty good too. A couple little puzzles done there. So we'll, you know what I might do? I don't know yet. I'll think about this, but I might grab the mission and do it offline so that we can do a storyline mission next time. And that way we don't have to waste time with a pointless side mission and wasting episode time. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll grab this particular side mission, do it, take care of the stuff at night, and bring you guys back in the next episode of the morning, ready to go on the next storyline mission. So I'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet, but anyway, one way or the other, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.